Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today I'm really excited to share with you a stamp set that is brand new. It's one of the $1 million achievement winner or achievement that she made this or helped make it, and it's just too cute. It's got a little kitty cat, which I love cats, and shoes. I have a picture out from when my kids were visiting when all the shoes were just pushed next to the front door. Just too cute. So I wanted to share this with you, and let's go ahead and get started. So, hey, Angie. So, all right. So first off, we're going to come in with a piece of early espresso, and everything is written down on my blog again, tedderbearstamping.com. And you will find the PDFs there with all the measurements. So we have that. I'm going to go ahead and put it aside for now. And I have two of the crumb cake. Hey, Mary. And one I put through with the 3D folder, the bricks and mortar. And I want to go ahead and sponge over that or use my blending brush, just do this because it just looks better. Plus I have a little bit of ink that spilled over. Not a problem because we're going to be coloring it. Seems like that happens every time. All right, so I have to find my brush, which was just here. This is like, you guys could start keeping score and see who gets the highest and pays attention for when I say it was just here. We might have a prize or something for somebody like that. It would be kind of funny. So, in fact, you could guess ahead of time. Maybe that's something that you could do. See how many times I lose something. I absolutely love this folder. I hope it never gets retired. It's one of my very favorites. Because look at how pretty that is. And that's just, look at how they pop out. Okay. So I will close that up. Take away this. All right. So the dies and everything that I used, hold on. I cut from gold this cute little door. And if you can see, you see all the stuff on there, the indents. It's very cool that it does that. And I have in my handy dandy box, I almost said, where did I put it? But I didn't. It's right here. I have a doormat that I have used with DSP. I think it's Hues of Happiness. Not positive. Go check my blog. All right, so I'm going to stamp that with welcome because what else would you stamp on it, right? And let's see. Just trying to find it. All right, then I'm going to do that with memento because it's nice and bright and I love it. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this down, and surprisingly, there's hardly any dimensionals in this. So this one is a very easy one to do. The next one's a little bit more detailed. If you saw the picture for the on the front of the video, that's the one that takes a little bit more time, but I really like it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down here to say welcome. All right. Hey, Robin. All right. So I'm putting this right here. Cute. All right. Then in the kit, which I've already shown you, is the little kitty. You've seen me stamp before. I'm just going to color him real quick with some blends, and I'm going to use the smoky slate. I always like to go first with the dark and It just, to me, is easier to blend. Now, I'm sure some of you like to go the light first, but I like the dark. Then I'm just going to add a little bit of a couple spots that should be a little darker. What's nice is that his eyes are closed, so we don't have to worry about going around his eyes. And I call him a he because all of my cats that I have, well, I have 2, are boys. My son has a bearded dragon and she's a girl, but that's the only girl other than me in the house now. Okay, so I'm going to use the minis just because it's easier. And I like black, especially when I'm working with dark, because then it's not so obvious. And did you know in the black dimensionals, they have both the mini and the regular size when you buy the blacks? It's very easy to work with because you have them both. All right, let's get that off. There we go. It does not want to come off. Okay. And then he's just going to sit right next to the door. Isn't he cute? All right. Then we need a doorknob. So I'm going to bring in the classic matte dots and put this where the door is, the door handle where I think it would be. All right, so I got to show you this die. And I was talking to Pat yesterday. Do you see this? I was like, what is that? It looks like a ring. I was thinking you could put it on and have somebody like an engagement thing because that looks like a ring where you'd put your diamond. And I was looking and going, what does it have to do with this? Well, it's a door knocker. So I was really excited because that's so cute. So I went ahead and cut out one in soft suede. And let's see. I have it. Well, there it is. It was upside down, so it was hard to see. And then I did the same thing in the gold, but I'm going to cut off just the little parts of the ring so that I can put it on here and make it look more snazzy. So just going to trim this off. All right, then I'm going to come in with my glue dot because that's easier than trying to hold this and put glue on it. Whoop. So now if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I did get some last week, so I'm hoping that I'll get more. Well, no, I guess it was this week. I'm going to start trying to do other videos along with these and just have them be not live. All right, so we have that. Isn't that cute? Can you see the gold? Yes. All right, so then I'm going to bring in a mini, but I want to cut it down just a little because that's really, really tight right there. So let's see. I already have 1/2 here. Let's see if that'll fit. And it's not going to be a lot to hold this on here, but hopefully it's enough. All right. Okay. Isn't that the cutest? Okay, there's a hair on there. I love that. It's just so cute with the door knocker. Hey, Jenna. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this onto here, and then I'm going to add some more things to the front. This is the warm welcome stamp set or bundle, Jenna, since you weren't here for the very beginning, but it's awfully fun. This would be great if you were a real estate person, because then you could send this to your new people that are in there that sign up. And I need to get out some champagne rhinestones. I'm sorry, there's cat hair on here and I was trying to get it off. Can't imagine where that came from. All right, and I'm just going to put these at the bottom so that it looks really cute. And it kind of brings in the brown tones. Cute. All right. I love kitties too. They are just so sweet. You know, sometimes they don't, I mean, they think that they're the ruler of the house, but all right, let's see. Then I have a very vanilla and crumb cake that's gonna like bring the front to the back so it's consistent. And I'm going to stamp. Now these are what's so cute is the shoes. I love these shoes. Just reminds me of when my kids and grandkids all came to visit. That was a while ago. That was when Kimmy graduated from high school. And now she's out of college. Just not right. All right. So I'm using soft suede for the sentiment. And this is all from this kit. So, or not kit, but from this bundle. So let's spend time together. All right. And then I just need to color the shoes, which I'm just going to do in the same colors that I used for the front. I'm going to use, did I use it for the front? No. These are coming into the next card though. So I'm just going to use the light smoky slate and the two blues. I just think these are so cute. I know I keep saying that, but it is. And then a dark one. Cute. All right. So this is going to go on the crumb cake. Okay. And then on the inside. There. Simple, but I still think it looks pretty cool. You could add some more of these up around here. I started to on my first one, but I thought, you know, less is more on this one. At least I think so. All right, so now for the second card. All right, we're using Night of Navy. And I got all kinds of stuff for this one. Knew I had it out here, but I didn't say it. Thanks, Pat. I love it too. All right. So now I have to have a base to start what I'm going to put on here. And you're going to think I'm a little nuts, which you're probably right. But I wanted, our house in Delaware had the cutest siding and it was so pretty. So I went ahead and cut a bunch of strips of the balmy blue. So we'll be putting those on. But first we're going to add the grass at the bottom. And I just have a strip here. I'll probably trim it down just a little bit because it needs to be a little bit smaller. But it's always better to wait to cut it And then if you make a mistake, you got a little room. So you just kind of give it a little haircut here and just keep moving your scissors a little bit down and just keep going, making a grass. And then if you made them not so wide or too wide, you can go back and do it in between. I've done this before in the past, but I don't do it that often. We used to have scissors that you could do and it would do all this for you. I don't know where those went. Trying to speed it up a little bit. So if you haven't seen my video from earlier in the week, I totally did it wrong at the end, but I like them both. So if you go watch it, you'll have to let me know if you like them both or the original. All right, so now we have these cute grass and you can just kind of manipulate it a little bit. I'm going to trim that down just a little. Just to make it a little bit shorter. There. Okay, so that's going to go on here at the bottom. It's kind of like playing with Barbies. I know this is totally out of the blue. Playing with Barbies when you go and you see things and you want to make kind of a scene. So, you know, you think, okay, grass and siding, it just is too fun. So I'm going to go ahead before I'm going to get my glue and I'm going to put it right on this and then just each time lay it down and trim it. And then because most of it will be covered, I'm just going to piece these in. And you can make it to where they're over the edge and then you can go in and cut it all. But I'm just going to keep going here. And because I can't do anything the same, I'm going to do something different with this once I'm done. Just wanted to see what difference it would make. So if you do all the sticking down or the glue ahead of time, it does make it a little bit easier. So tell me what you guys are planning this weekend since you're watching me do this part and it's a little time consuming. I'd love to hear. My daughter is coming home for the weekend, so that's nice. Her boyfriend's gonna drive from school to here to see her. He's still in college. And they are mentioning the M word, and which means I need to get going on my scrapbooking because that is my present when my kids get married, is a scrapbook of their whole life until they get married. After that, they're on their own. Nobody's going to talk. Nobody's going to tell me what you're doing this weekend. I promise I won't come in and take away whatever you're doing. Like, okay, I might not have cut enough, but we'll see. Oh, I already did that. I have more if I need to cut more. Thank you for answering. So you don't have any plans? Okay, wow, that's really small. So let's see. I should have, hold on, I'm going to pull that up and drag it hopefully down so that it's not going to be so hard to put another one on there. All right, I have to trim a couple more of these. I am just doing it by, it's like 3/8. Let's just keep doing that just for a couple more to make sure I don't have to do this again. All right. Yes, it's for texture, Valerie, and I wanted it to look like siding. So that is the whole reason, because I know everybody almost, well, at least in the US, a lot of people have siding now. So this will just seem nicer. And I really kind of wanted that look without having to use the brick again. But we'll be using that again on this one too. All right, there, got it all. Now I can just come in and trim. Okay, I'm going to bring in my trimmer and just trim this off because it'll be easier to follow rather than me trying to keep it straight. All right. So now I'm going to come in with a blending brush and the Balmy Blue because I really want these to show up. Yes, we are exciting. I do know Kimmy's coming home, so that's a good thing. And I want to work on my blanket some more for my granddaughter at this rate because I've had to pull out so much. She's not going to get it by Christmas. I really wish I could get it done, but I made a mistake where the front part, oh, that looks good, don't you think? I like that. Where the front part was supposed to be up in the front. Oh, goodness, this does not want to. There we go. The part that's supposed to be in the front has like little seams that go on it. Well, I put it on the back side, so then the front looks boring. So I'm like, crap. And I was like, this far, and I had to rip it all out to get back down to that. Very sad. My husband just says, do you think she'd notice? I said, well, she probably would. All right, so now we have a piece of soft suede, and I'm going to stamp the door. If I can find where I cleaned it. Oh, there I go again. It's right here. Hey. How many is that up to? Has anybody been counting? It is an ambitious blanket, and one part I had to keep pulling out all together because I couldn't get it right. And I took it to my massage therapist, and she does crocheting too. And she kind of gave me some tips and then said, try it one more time. And I did, and I got past it. I'm so excited, but then I came up to this. All right, so then I went ahead and die cut that. And we are going to put on the inside the arm holding the flowers with the hand, but I am not using the flowers, just the hand. So I'm going to come in with my marker and hopefully I do a better job than last time. It is the Textured Hearts blanket. I bought it from Annie's because I like Annie's, and I started crocheting with with them because they had videos that will walk you through everything. And I got hooked, and then that was the end of the whole thing. All right, I am going to put this right to the edge because I might end up going over just a little. Okay, let's see if I did good. Pretty good. All right, then I'm going to come in with the presents and have her holding the presents because I thought that would be a little different than just having her stay, keep holding the flowers all the time. And it doesn't have to be a girl, it could be a guy. All right, so I got to stand up for this. Try to get it right on that hand. It might be, I think you're right, over here. I should have just used my thing to get that, but we'll just come in and trim that up. There we go. All right. So I'm going to color these. She's kind of not holding the box very well, but what can you do, right? All right. So I am going to use the dark, smoky slate just for the arm, because then I can have that go like that. All right. Then I am using the new, where did I put it? No, it's here. It has to be. I looked at it earlier. How many are we up to? How many have I said that I can't find it? Shoot. I know. It wasn't in my basket because it's not supposed to be. All right. I don't think I put it away, so. Well, shoot. It was one of the new ones. I'm going to just use crumb cake because that's a nice light color and that's what I can find. I know. I kind of colored up to that. All right. Then I'm going to color in the presents. Very easy. If you want, Valerie, I'll send you a picture of the blanket I'm making. It's really, really pretty. The thing is I didn't think it would be so hard. And so I'm doing it at my sister's house, and not her house, but we were visiting my cousin together. And she's like, I said, I just need to have somebody to make blankets for. And she's like, I'd like one. And I said, oh, let me show you my favorite. And I showed her and she goes, no, I want the same one, the one I'm working on now. I'm like, oh, crap, because it's so hard. I make too many mistakes. All right, then I'm going to go over this with the light. So after I'm done with this one, I'm going to make my sister the same blanket, and we'll see whether practice makes perfect. All right, then I'm going to do the light smoky slate on the top because I want it to look silver. At least that's what I want it to look like. When I'm done, I'll bring it and put it on here so you guys can see. All right, now the only thing I wanted to do was to make the presents pop a little bit by adding Wink of Stella on the colors. And I'm just going to do them in the centers of these because it really pops when you do it like this. And this is pretty much just dotting right on top of there. All right, and then I'll do this whole thing. It's amazing when you're in person and you see this and how pretty it looks. Let's see if you can tell. Can you see? You can on the top one, still a little wet, but not so much on the other. Darn it. Okay, so this is going to go on the door. But first I want to color my doors because it looks kind of boring. So I'm going to come in with the dark soft suede and do the panels. Let's see. And it is dark, but it kind of, wow, I didn't do that one very well. It really makes it look more realistic. I'll probably come in with the big brush after I get this all filled in. Okay. Does anybody else crochet or knit on here? My mom's best friend always made blankets for everybody, and I always loved them. So I thought, let's just try it. Okay, then I'm going to do the bottom of the door. Oh, that's really small. And the outside. And the doorknob. And then these right here. Okay. Huh. Oh, do you crochet? Lola, that's so cool. And Holly, you gave up after one? Well, you must not have that addictive personality that I have. I tend to jump in with both feet. Oh, yeah, this was supposed to be cut down. Really, it was supposed to come up behind, but I didn't die cut that. So let's see if I can just cut this down just a little and just stick it on the front. Let's see. No. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and cut this because I have my mini here and that works. Now that I've colored it all, we just have to put this inside here and then it cuts out the center for us. Okay, I'll put it on. I love this mini machine. It is so cool because I don't have to get up. I sound so lazy. I don't have to get up and go all the way over to across the room. This is the Warm Welcome set. It's $1 million set from a demonstrator who made her $1 million, and hopefully now I haven't messed it up because I cut it already. So let's put, stick it, some glue on here. Okay. The door goes on this side. Oh, that's still fine. Okay. All right, so I'm going to add, I already have glue there, so we'll just add this, and we'll put this on here. No, we're going to wait just 1 second because I did something and I wanted to show you is that I used the 3D brick and mortar, and I want this to look like steps coming up. So I'm going to use the blends and just color every other block with the light and the dark, and then that way, well, I shouldn't have done it that way. Let's see. It'll look more like a stepping stone, which is kind of fun. All right. Let's see over here. And the dark. I just wanted to show you different ways of using certain products so that you would know that it doesn't have to be done in the exact same way that it was intended at every time, because we can always make it do double duty. My husband was here, he'd say, "Ooh, you said duty." It's the little things that keeps our marriage bright and happy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Yeah, I like to do stuff in front of the TV, so that's why I picked up on the crocheting. I can't do too much stamping on the TV, so I figured that this was the best next thing I could do. All right, and then we just have to do a small little sentiment. Let's see if I have that in my box. Oh, and I have a little sign here. And they give you in this set numbers. And on my sample, I have it saying 130 because that's my address. But I cut it out once and I thought, well, let's just make up a number now because we don't have to have it be 130. Okay, come on. There we go. And this is fun because it's so tiny. You need microdots. Come on. You know, when you're sitting here doing this, it's going to come out really fast. There we go. All right, so we're going to put that on here. You would think I have like glue on my fingers or something. See? Cute. It is the best, the mini. When I had my last class, somebody won it. Haven't given it to her yet because I don't think she even knows. But I thought that's a fun thing to win because everybody gets the big machines, but nobody gets the smalls. I mean, not nobody, but nobody's as probably as lazy as I am. All right. Is that anybody's address? 582? All right, I'm going to stick that on top of here. I'm not sure if this is what that's for, this piece here, but it worked. So I figured, what the heck, right? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of that. Just one. And put that in the grass. See, isn't that cute? It's the little things. I know, Mary, I know, and I have them, but they're so small. These were so small, tweezers probably wouldn't have worked as well. All right, so now I just have to get a piece of scrap white. Let me grab it real quick. And I'm going to say, it's your day. Let's see, it's your day. Let's see if I can get this lined up and then trim it away. Love when a plan comes together. All right, who else is dated? Who else knows what that sentence is from? Oh, that's a good idea. Doing it in front of your TV. So does anybody remember where that saying what came from? I'm sure I am not the only one. All right, so that's not very straight. So let's cut this part just to make it straighter. Here. So I wanted this to be a birthday gift or a birthday card. Looking, I know, for my minis. A-team. Thank you, Lola, for playing along. My husband and I still make jokes about something we heard on Simon and Simon way back in the day. All right, so it's your day. I really do like this better. Let me show you. Doesn't that look better? You can't even tell that this is so, like, I just think it looks better. Could just be me, but all right, so I'm going to put that on my Night of Navy. Whoop. Okay, and then on the inside, I have my white, and I'm going to stamp that cute little kitty again. Color him the same way, and you could put him on your envelope to mail. Which show, Lola? Simon and Simon? That was the best. We named one of our dogs Marlo, which is from Simon and Simon, so it was kind of nice. I'm one of those people that just like TV. Now you could add pink to the middle of his ears, but not sure my man cat here would like that. All right, so now because I wanted a different saying because it is your birthday and there's no sentiment in there that will fit that sentiment, I'm using the very best occasions and saying, let's see, which one did I get? Sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. And I'll use that in. You never watched it? Oh, the A-Team. Yeah, that was a good one too. All right. Let's see if I did it. Yeah, well, see, I put it down. Okay, we're going to have to fix. No, we can't. Does it look really bad? Because I set it down just for a second and I got a little bit, whoops, a little bit of a thing right there. But I don't think it looks bad. All right. And this is it. Too cute. Now I watched Simon and Simon and Magnum PI and just had a good old time. All right. So what do you guys think? Which one's your favorite? All right. So Pat, go ahead and do a drawing and we'll see. Well, it's 582 here, but that's your address. All right. The gold. You like the gold? Oh, you like them both, Jenna? Thank you. And you like this one? See, this is simple and easy, but still I thought was a wow. All right. So Valerie and Lola. All right. So Lola, you get to pick, and Valerie, it'll be a little bit because, I got to mail it all the way out to you, but I'm sure that we can get it out tomorrow and you guys will get it. So you just got to let me know what you want. And Valerie, you can email me if you want, and I will get in touch with Lola, or she can text me on what she likes. So just too cute. All right. I will see you guys hopefully next week. Oh, you want Lola, you want this one? Okay. And all right. Perfect. All right. So thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you go and see my other video that I have. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if nothing else, at least hit the like button. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.